including falling. Now, I've heard of a pedicab, but this is the first time I've seen a pediatric cab. Normally, you trick people into sitting on a whoopee cushion, but I guess this works too. At this point in the play, Jason's supposed to ring his bells, and if his brother just happens to be in the way, that's on him. When you're a twin, you're forced to share almost everything. Although sharing spoons seems to be their choice. This beach ain't big enough for the both of us.
Oh, you all right? Who doesn't?
James.
Celine loves her brother James, but she has notes.
He never ever gives me personal space for a long time for me. He never ever does that.
Because he wants to always be with you?
Yeah, and I need some alone time.
What?
So personal space, James is never ever leaving me alone.
Okay, so now we have a chance. He's playing over there with that net, so we want to have some personal space now?
But he needs to be far away.
Okay. And what would you like to do in your personal time?
Poop.
That's fair, and Celine has valid reasons for wanting alone time. Well, we've made it to our lunch break. It's time to eat as fast as possible so you have more time left over to throw stuff at each other. Fail 101 will be right back.
Who doesn't love an epic fail? Besides the failer. And we all enjoy a monumental prank. Except the prankee, I guess. But for the rest of us, we've got pranks and fails. Outrageous videos. Hilarious original shows. 24 hours a day. From the creators of Always Funny, this is Pranks and Fails. The laughs don't stop. There's no shame in failing, because it means you tried. And there's no shame in getting pranked. Okay, maybe a little shame. But on Pranks and Fails, we celebrate you and your kind. Outrageous videos. Hilarious original shows. 24 hours a day. From the creators of Always Funny, this is Pranks and Fails. The laughs don't stop.
Fail fact number 113. Beware of slippery floors and cartwheeling nurses. Welcome back to Fail 101. Let's keep the good times rolling. I guess good times must be circular, else they wouldn't roll very well. I booked a flight across the international date line so I could celebrate New Year's twice, but my flight got delayed. Here's some more vacation fails in lesson 7. Keep me posted. Brad's really developed his sea legs. It's a shame about his regular legs. If we stick around for the aftermath, I'm sure somehow this will be Dad's fault. The goal is to keep the ball in the air using your head. At least that's what Cameron thought the rules were. Looks like Graham took an early flight home. Vacation is a great chance to catch up on sleep. At least that's what Angela thought. I mean, it's been a big day at the water park, and I think Grandpa's ready to go home. A fun part of going on vacation is getting to meet new people, but I don't think Dad made the best first impression. And now it's time for Scales in F Major, the water balloon remix.
Hey, Dom, throw the hose over here, buddy.
Oh, no!
Is a refined game, one of culture and tradition, which is why I don't think any of these folks will be allowed back. Here's lesson 8, down to a T. When the ball is below your feet, take a controlled swing and keep your balance. Dad's swing analysis will have to wait while Claudia does her morning beauty routine.
Look at myself.
Oh, the two things Grant needs to work on today are his swing path and his grip. Oh, definitely his grip. I think this is less of a golf fail and more of a parenting fail. Sometimes you got to go backwards to go forwards.
You're right.
I'm just realizing why bunkers are called hazards. Travis doesn't look old enough to be carrying this bag. He must be excellent at reading greens. Well, we've reached our study break, but we'll be back in just a moment for our final pass-fail test. It's kind of like a video game, but for your mind.
There's no shame in failing, because it means you tried. And there's no shame in getting pranked. Okay, maybe a little shame. But on Pranks and Fails, we celebrate you and your kind. outrageous videos, hilarious original shows, 24 hours a day. From the creators of Always Funny, this is Pranks and Fails. The laughs don't stop.
Ah, yes, another classic installment of Dog Meets Really Loud Noise. Just because Granddad is old doesn't mean he doesn't know how to watch YouTube.
Granddad, water's coming out of the bathroom.
I saw that trick on YouTube.
This is when it pays off to be a hip old guy.
Are there little cups?
Coming this summer, Wise Old Man.
We might be old, but we watch YouTube.
True peak performance is dependent upon passion, grit, determination, and a willingness to get it done. This summer is the true story of Jack Russell. Jack Russell is going to fit through that doggy door.
Come on, Lee.
Fail fact number 114. 2 flips is impressive. 2 1/4, not so much. Welcome back to Fail 101. You guys brought in your homework, right? Nah, I'm just kidding. There's no homework. Being a parent is kind of like being an unpaid life coach where your students don't listen to you and they expect you to pay for snacks. Here's lesson 9. Put me in, coach. I guess this was like a put your own oxygen mask on before helping others situation. This is what happens when you miss the house rules meeting.
Blair, are you allowed to color on the wall? No, you're not.
Dad's methods are unconventional, but they're also not effective either. Dad told Kayla everything she needed to get going, just not how to stop. Hey, that was actually pretty cool. I thought for sure that was going to end in a fail. Baking is a team effort. Mom needs to crack an egg, and Billy is willing to help.
Why did you do that? Why did did you do that? Now I have boogers all over me.
It works so well, Billy recommends trying it at home.
Guys, do this to your kids.
Dad's a pretty good coach, although he might need to work on his fielding.
But you hold the ball up like this, watch. And then you...
I know this is what Aunt Pam told you to do, but I wouldn't recommend it. And for our final lesson, one of our students will be graded on a pass-fail basis. Let's see if Anna's been paying attention. If you're not cheating, you're not trying. But as they say, ball don't lie. Great hustle, but the execution left a little to be desired. Sorry, Anna, but I'm going to have to grade that as a fail. Better luck next week. It's been a pleasure teaching this class, and seeing as there are no rude comments in the chat, I'll assume you guys had fun too. We'll see you next time on Fail 101. Fail fact number 301. Every dad is only 40% as athletic as they remember being in high school. All right, kids, grab a seat. Class is starting. It's time to laugh at others' misfortunes. And, learn from them too. Because those who don't remember the fails of the past are doomed to repeat them. I'm your teacher, Mr. Winston, and this is Fail 101. Every ball sport has a target for the ball. The players have a habit of getting their faces in the way. Let's see what we can learn from the fails in our first lesson, Bounce Back. Mom wanted to try tetherball, and now she'll be tethered to an ice pack. Bank shot! Sometimes kids don't know their own strength. If Caitlin can master these skills with a yoga ball, imagine how good she'll be with an actual basketball. Dad, wait, take your hat off first.
Oh, it got me so good. Oh my God. Oh. Here's Will.
We got a penalty kick here in the Backyard Soccer League. If you're gonna score, you're gonna need a bit more pace. Like this.
Oh, the ball just smacked him in.
Dang, this kid is cool. I take it back. Now this one's in slow motion, which gives us time to ponder all of life's big questions, such as, how much is it going to cost to replace this phone? A reminder, no phones in class. Unless failure is calling, then please hang up and try again. Here's lesson 2, phone fails. Skateboarding is dangerous. You can twist an ankle, crack a rib, break a screen. I know I sound like an old man, but kids look at their phones too much. But I have to admit, parents do too.
What in the jalapenos are you talking about?
Katie's friend Tim isn't sure the Tooth Fairy's real.
Well, I'm certainly sure.
He thinks the Tooth Fairy might be his mom.
you just tell me it now. What in the jalapenos are you talking about?
Taking a call on the swing makes Cameron feel like a kid again. Unfortunately, he's grown a little since then.
Don't break my phone. Batter up.
It turns out Curtis is both smart and accurate. This blue heron is a bit of a local celebrity. In fact, he's getting rather tired of being asked for pictures. The roof! The roof! The roof is a notorious safety hazard. Beware these roof fails. In lesson number 3, the view from up here. The only advantage to doing work on the roof at night is that there will be less traffic on the way to the hospital. Elijah found a great vantage point for this water fight. Unfortunately, toy roofs can be just as slippery. Help's on the way! Hang in there, buddy! It's a fine line between genius and insanity. It turns out wearing shoes on your hands provides added protection, but reduced grip. Go figure. A snowball loves getting up to mischief. Kids these days. Oh man, do you guys miss Vine? Some people say Christmas starts when the lights go up, but I say the holidays don't really start until someone falls off a roof. Don't worry, dancing's a pro. You thinking what I'm thinking, partner? Aim for the bushes. Dancing? Dancing! Oh, thank goodness. Told you dancing was a pro, not like those other guys. All right, kids, we need to take a quick recess. It's time to look at your phone for a few minutes. And just when you realize you should get up and stretch your legs, we'll be right back. Fail fact number 302. Mass times acceleration equals Dad regretting this slide. Welcome back to Fail 101, our introductory course on how to avoid the most common, embarrassing, and hilarious fails. As a kid, I was terrible at gymnastics. The only talent that runs in my family is mental gymnastics. How is it my fault that I'm the favorite, Lisa? Anyway, here's lesson 4, folded. Now you see her, now you don't. Kyle's putting a lot of trust in those chairs.
Oh my God.
The key to gymnastics is footwork, but I'm not sure Anna's feet work. Judy might be less suited to American Ninja Warrior and more so to the American Needlepoint Guild, the ANG.
Reagan, watch out.
It's nice to have Dad's support, at least in spirit, if not on camera.
Stop videoing me.
Do it.
He's texting.
Addie. I know Addie, but...
The thing about pyramid schemes is they all come crashing down eventually.
Addie, go!
Sarah has so many after-school activities, it's hard to keep them all straight. I'm gonna guess Sarah thinks she's at swimming. Well, the first half of this routine is pretty good. It goes downhill, but this part is pretty cool. You can learn a lot about a man from his hedge. At least that's what my dad says while criticizing my hedge. Let's see what we can learn from these lawn fails in Hedge Your Bets. Yard work shouldn't have to feel like work. There's no reason why you can't pop a couple of wheelies on the lawnmower. Well, I can think of one reason. There's something very satisfying about a well-cut lawn. I mean, look at that edge. Also, look out for the edge! Here's why you should pay attention in physics class. When life gives you lemons, just give up, I guess? When I ordered the Whippersnapper Whippersnipper service, this is not who I expected to show up.
Uh-oh. First wipeout.
These motor-powered lawn scissors aren't as powerful as they sound. How tired do you have to be to sit on a lawnmower and think, yeah, this'll do? Uh-oh, John's gonna get dragged away by the lawnmower. Well, luckily he'll be easy to find. Just follow the tracks. Sometimes an entire lesson can be crammed into a single clip. Let's see what we can learn about beach accessories in this week's segment of Cram School. Friends that beach together stay together, and they might be stuck together for some time. Maybe this wave will help them. There you go. Uh-oh, tide's taking them back out again. But here comes another wave, and this might repeat itself for a while. So as they say, time is a wheel, or tube, if you will. Karma comes in many forms, but my personal favorite has to be the prank that backfires. Check out these blown pranks in Lesson 6, Fizzled Out. Dan doesn't know why the camera's rolling, and Morgan's going to wish it wasn't. Some people will say this is just a fun prank that went awry. Others will say, Jeff, meet me in my office. We need to talk. Tim's attempt to scare his dad on camera doesn't go to plan. Luckily for him, he can delete the video from his phone. And luckily for us, there's also a security camera.
What if you get stuck in it? You didn't get your head through. Let's go.
They say the Grinch's heart is 2 sizes too small, and it would appear his shoes are 2 sizes too large. Granddad knows what's coming, but Jamie doesn't.
What?
Sometimes kids follow in the paths of their parents, and sometimes it's the other way around.
Happy birthday to you.
Whoa!
Turn around. Turn around. No, turn it around. The confetti cannon's upside down, Dale. Just remember, when you successfully pull off a prank, it's important to be a gracious winner. It's time for you to take a lunch break while I daydream of sun, sand, and virgin mojitos. On a teacher's salary, I'll be able to afford it in just 50 years. We'll be right back. Fact number 303. Dancing is both an art and a science. A wonderful mix of music, inertia, gravity. Welcome back to Fail 101, school accreditation pending. Kids sure are messy, and that's why I don't have them yet. Also, my fear of commitment, responsibility, and happiness. But we're not here to talk about my failures, Dad. It's time to freshen up.
Get it cleaned up, Dave.
Clearly, Megan knew what to expect when she handed her baby brother a box of cornstarch.
This was not expected.
Huh, I guess not.
What are you doing, young lady?
I've heard mud baths are very trendy right now.
Yeah.
No, don't play in the mud, you get dirty.
It's mud pool.
Yeah, get with the times, Grandpa.
It's a pool. It's a pool. I love it.
It looks like Jack's been caught red-handed or blue-faced. No further questions, Your Honor.
And one. I got some jelly for you.
If shifting blame is a skill, Jackson has it.
She didn't bite it when I told her to.
We now present to you an audition for the Academy of Acting and Dance. Cheers to making it through another day. Life sure is tough as a toddler. Hayden and Hunter both love pasta. I'd say an equal amount. Identical even. And now it's time for Scales in F Major, the Stairs remix.
Coming as? Oh no, it's Predator!
Signs of fire include heat, smoke, and the scariest of all, Aries. But that's a different kind of danger. Anyway, avoid these fire fails with Lesson 8. Can't stop that glow.
Oh, watch out, guys.
There's nothing like the 4th of July to really light a fire under your sense of patriotism. Do not try this at home unless you're a professional. And to be clear, Chad is not a professional.
Hey, could you put it out? You're gonna burn your hair. Oh! No, your head!
Gina did an incredible job mowing the lawn. She's been on fire lately. Unfortunately, so is the mower. Considering all the attention is on the birthday girl, I feel like people should have noticed this way earlier. Jessie has impressive survival skills. She could definitely survive in the woods. Probably. Maybe.
Got it. I got it. Ah!
Okay.
Welcome back to the Stuntman auditions, the audition tapes that nobody asked for. Kaylee received some birthday donuts and handwritten cards. What they said exactly, we'll never know. We've got to take a quick study break, but we'll be back in a moment with our final pass-fail test. And yes, I'll be giving partial credit just for attendance, so stay right there.
Diesel, come.
Fail fact number 304. Labradors are naturally good swimmers. And when they're this clumsy, they kind of have to be.
Oh!
Welcome back to Fail 101, where one man's comeuppance is another man's curriculum. Winter sledding is an exhilarating, fleeting moment in time, kind of like when I thought my frosted tips were cool. But sledding photos have aged much better. Here's lesson 9. Pull the other one. The sledding is math. Remember to walk parallel, not perpendicular.
Maybe you and Lucas can race.
The perfect hill for sledding has a snowy slope and flat runoff. And I guess the runoff is optional. This hill has a nice clear path. There's just one small tree to avoid, but other than that, it's perfect. A true master doesn't rush his craft. He prepares himself physically and mentally, and when the time is right, he seizes the moment.
Girls, are you ready?
Yeah!
Look at me and say ready.
Ready!
Okay.
It's a proud day as a father watching your children set off on their own. Until you decide you're never leaving the house again. Unfortunately, it only snows a couple of months a year, but with a little ingenuity, you can create sledding fails year-round.
You said UK surgery. You're cool there.
Yep.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Got it.
If you're pre-planning your surgery, you might want to revisit your sledding strategy. In his defense, that barn is only 20 feet tall and 100 feet wide. There's no way he could have seen it coming. And now for today's final lesson, where one of our students will be taking a pass-fail test. Let's check in on classmate Greg. Remember what we practiced? Pick your starting line, keep your balance, and follow through. Well, no one can say that Greg didn't follow through, but sorry, Greg, that's a fail. Looks like you might need to re-enroll in Fail 101. Better luck next time. There you go. That's all 10 lessons done for today. Make sure to watch every Fail 101 class this semester to earn your certified failure-proof diploma. Well, it's time for us to get out of here. I'm looking forward to a spicy date tonight. I've been growing my own dates, and I like to add a little paprika. Huh? We'll see you next time on Fail 101.
Chase you. Run in circle.
Fail fact number 601. Chickens are faster than you think and persistent. All right, kids, grab a seat. Class is starting. It's time to laugh at others' misfortunes and, learn from them too. Because those who don't remember the fails of the past are doomed to repeat them. I'm your teacher, Mr. Winston, and this is Fail 101. Christmas is my favorite time of the year. You know what, actually, it's blueberry picking season, but I say Christmas because that's what people want to hear. Here's lesson 1, deck the fails. Farewell, fairy, we hardly knew ye.
Oh, no!
This year, Dad asked Santa for super strength. Tim wants to adjust the Christmas lights, but I'm sure they'll be fine as they are. Why pull the lights down one at a time when you can do them all at once?
So cumulus. Cumulus.
Sometimes even pets get into the Christmas spirit, at least momentarily. I'm glad Eloise is enjoying the holidays, even if she's a little off key and off balance. Oops. Jake has a part in this year's Christmas play, but I'm guessing it's not one of the 3 wise men. Sometimes it's hard to tell whether someone likes your gift, but not always. Let's change the season with some sun, surf, and sand, also known as sunburn, salt in your eyes, and sandy sandwiches. Here's some beach fails in Lesson 2, Lifeguard Off Duty. Remember, one hand on the baby, one hand on the swing, and if you forget one, don't let it be the baby.
I hope your pants don't fall down.
Grandma's pretty chill, but in a second she's going to be a little chilly. This family's having a nice time sitting at the beach. Hopefully they don't mind lying at the beach.
Oh my gosh.
Never celebrate before you cross the finish line.
Babe watch.
It's lucky Pam is running in slow motion. You wouldn't want her to hit the ground any harder.
Grandpa won.
It's great to feel young at heart, even if your knees don't. Welcome back to the Beach Diving Championships. Let's check in on a replay of this dive that received zeros across the board. It would appear Kayla is a fan of donuts, and I'm going to guess soft rolls. It's nice when you have kids that can look after your dogs, or is it the other way around? I'll never know. Let's find out in Lesson 3, Doggy Daycare.
Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on.
It's not easy keeping this pace on a treadmill, but Nero doesn't think it looks too hard.
Nero.
Some for me, some for you, and now it's time for a swim. Road trip!
Let him run by himself.
Some dogs make great guard dogs, and nobody guards the pool better than Jax. Kale looks a little different today, but I think Poppy might have figured out why. It's a race to the end of the slide, and there's going to be a fight at the finish line.
Boys. 1, 2, 3, go! Go!
Rocky's not that into snow sports. He's more of a football player. It's time for a quick recess to get our steps in. Let me see. Looks like I'm at 200. That's not a lot of steps. Yeah, all right. I guess I'm going to go for a quick run, and we'll be right back with more Fail 101. Fail fact number 602. Roller skates have 8 wheels, which means there's 8 things that can go wrong. Welcome back to Fail 101. I'm your teacher, Mr. Winston, and the physics teacher, Mr. Newton, can't believe we get paid the same salary. Not adjusted for inflation. The stream is the river's little brother, and it appears to be the troublemaker in the family. Let's see how we can avoid these fails in Lesson 4, Streaming Live. Daniel decides to pull out the floss, but the log is no easy final boss.
Stuff in here? That can't support your weight.
Yeah, Daddy. Dad's gonna show them the way, but they might want to consider another route. Just when Dad thought he was out, the stream pulled him back in.
No, not while Mom's running.
We're all rooting for you, Mom, except for Dad. I think Dad wants to see you fall.
She's going in. She's
going in there. Just to where we should. See how big. Okay.
Goodbye, Mr. Trout. Return from whence you came.
Don't pull too hard on it. Yeah, the hook will come out. Caught a fish. Don't pull hard. Don't pull hard. Let Daddy.
Reel, reel, reel. Stop reeling.
You all right? What? What? Oh my God, it's bad. Oh my God. You have an earring. Oh my.
Did anyone else drink raw eggs after watching Rocky? Well, that is the last time I take fitness advice from fictional boxers. Here's some more egg fails in Lesson 5 by the dozen. That's quite the trick. Let's see if magic runs in the family. Jess is taking part in an Easter egg hunt, and let me tell you, she has her priorities right. One way to test your gains in the gym is if your bicep can crack an egg and break a camera. Brady can barely contain his excitement or his feet.
Do it.
The flip and catch is a 2-step process, and let me tell you, Max nailed step 1. Raw eggs don't make the best snack, but it does make a pretty good T-ball. Sometimes a lesson can be crammed into a single clip. Let's see what we can learn about dinosaurs in this week's segment of Cram School. Dogs are excellent security guards for keeping away rodents and mailmen. Dinosaurs, not so much. Normally the dogs like it warm, but at this point, they're praying for another ice age. Technology moves quickly, right? The charger for my old iPhone 14 doesn't work with my new iPhone 15. And people say the dark ages were tough. Here's some more tech fails with lesson 6. One advantage of the laptop is the flip screen, but you can flip it too far. This drone is good at tracking the softball. Perhaps too good. For Christmas, Grandma got a present that would bring her into the 21st century, but to be honest, she just would have preferred hard candy. It's all fun and games until it ruins your blowout.
Oh my God, it's my hair!
Joe's playing Wii boxing, and while it might not look like it, he has quite the punching power.
Alicia, what's wrong?
Now this is a real conundrum. Alicia can't call the mechanic, but she can't drive to the Apple store. It's time for our lunch break, and you've earned it, probably. You know what? I can't see who's paying attention. Most of you have your cameras off and your mics muted. But we'll be right back with more Fail 101.
Hurry!
Fail fact number 603. Taking your time should lead to perfection, but it doesn't. Welcome back to Fail 101, the show that could have prevented that Cubs fan from catching that fly ball. Nothing says quality family time more than a fight to the death over a game of Monopoly. Someone grab the rules sheet because it's time for lesson 7. There are rules!
Go! You might get super.
The key to winning board games is to throw your opponents off their game.
All right, you get 4.
Oh, I had a
goes in 4. Go back just a little bit.
There you go.
This looks like a fun game.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Maybe it's not that fun. This is pretty impressive. It looks like Jared is going to win the game. But at what cost?
Okay, ready? Go! Go!
Here we have a relay game of tic-tac-toe between Team Cup and Team Plate. Now, some people will say the fail was falling over, but the real fail was going in the side square. If middle's taken, you gotta pick a corner. Oh, it appears things are getting competitive. All right, it got a little messy, but that's a win for Team Cup. I told you you gotta pick a corner.
You got 2 seconds, girl. There's shapes in there.
Surely there has to be a less scary way to learn shapes. I thought had them falling out of their seats was just an expression.
1 red.
Don't worry, that dog is all bark and only a plastic bite.
Okay.
I've won.
I've heard the expression a sore winner, but I didn't know it was literal. And now it's time for Scales in F Major, the wedding remix.
Michael and Erica Kelly.
I give you this ring with the pledge to love you.
All the Fast and Furious movies blur together, but my favorite is definitely Tokyo Drift, if only because it has the best name. Here's Lesson 8, Drifting Away. Some fails are the teacher's fault, but sometimes you have to blame the student. I'll let you be the judge. There's nothing like the open road, as long as you can keep it on the road.
That's the road. I hope so.
Dirt biking is a battle with the elements, and I'd say the elements are winning.
Oh, that was...
1-0. As a parent, all you can do is point your kids in the right direction, and they're on their own from there. For this one, I am going to have to blame the teacher. Janet really is a ride or die kind of mom. some things accelerate quickly, some things escalate quickly, and Leslie's about to do both. This is supposed to be an all-terrain vehicle, but I guess that doesn't include this particular terrain.
Put your brakes on!
We've reached our study break, and we'll be back in just a moment for our final pass-fail test. And I know how much you guys like tests. Fail fact number 604. Dogs have the best hearts, but not the best depth perception. Welcome back to Fail 101. We've almost reached the end of class, so it's time to perk up and pretend you've been taking notes the whole time. People like to make jokes about plumbers, but my plumber always shows up on time and wearing a belt. These folks might need his number as we dive into Lesson 9. Call the plumber. Don't drink from the toilet. And on a side note, I think Mom might be a psychic. Any floor can be a dance floor. This dance is going to go viral, but maybe not the way Michael intended.
Oh my God.
You know what? I say get out of there. It's the spider's bathroom now.
Okay, let's sit on your potty. All right, you ready? Turn around. Sit up. Okay, keep scooting. Scoot on back. Okay, are you sitting on your potty?
Potty training is an important and sometimes messy process.
Potty. Woo!
I can't blame Tommy. Those instruction booklets you get from IKEA are almost impossible to follow. And now for our final lesson, one of our students will be graded on a pass-fail basis. Let's see if Janice learned something today. When When the wind blows, you gotta get low. While I respect getting out there on a windy day, I'm gonna have to grade that as a fail. Looks like we'll be seeing you again next week, Janice. That's all 10 lessons done for today. Make sure to watch every Fail 101 class this semester to earn your certified failure-proof diploma. It's time to get out of here, and I don't get paid overtime, so please hurry up. We'll see you again soon for our next class on Fail 101.
Oh my God, he's gonna do it.
Fail fact number 801. The Milk Crate Challenge increased milk sales by 4%, which sounds like a lot until you hear it increased hospital visits by 45.
Oh my God, yeah!
All right, kids, grab a seat. Class is starting. It's time to laugh at others' misfortunes. And, you know, learn from them too. Because those who don't remember the fails of the past are doomed to repeat them. I'm your teacher, Mr. Winston, and this is Fail 101. It's important to keep your body strong and your mind sharp. Remember, kids, never skip school, never skip leg day. Let's hit the gym for our first lesson, Rack 'em Up. Time to work the chest and triceps. The key to a balanced physique is balance. This is an effective superset for growing your delts and scratching an itchy butt. Some people are stronger than they look, but not Caleb. There's a lesson in every fail, and Kyle's learning already. Learn the exercise first.
How much are you lifting?
8 loops.
Pronunciation later.
Okay, try 5 more. 1, 2, 3.
No wonder my dog's stronger than I am.
Good go. Oh, 6. That's a good girl, Annabelle.
This Olympic lifting won't earn Brad a gold, silver, or bronze medal, but it might get him a new stainless steel ladder. This movement is called the snatch because anytime you fail the lift, you feel like you're about to get snatched by the Grim Reaper. That was a close call. Not today, Grim Reaper. Next up, a driving lesson. PRNDL stands for Park, Reverse, Drive, Neutral, and Low, but it can also be a mnemonic device to help you avoid these driving fails. People really need to do less. Sometimes life feels like one step forward, 2 car lengths backward into your neighbor's yard. Every town has bad drivers, but Goldthwaite in particular is overrun with animals.
Baby, go! Go! Up there! Go!
There's nothing like fishing as a child when you catch your first big one, and I guess this one's around 4,000 pounds. Can you believe this? He didn't even use his turn signal. This driver's lucky he didn't hurt anyone. Also, he won't have to wait long for the cops to show up. Brady's trying to find the button to adjust the seat. No, that's the windows.
It's not coming up.
Yeah, there it is. When you pull into a car wash, remember to wind your windows up as well. You know, that's really the most important one. I'm sure Cindy will see that bike. maybe not. Yeah, I'm not a mechanic, but that doesn't sound good. Oh dear, I'm not a mechanic. I don't know why I keep saying that, but Cindy sure will need a good one. There's nothing better than a beach vacation, and there's nothing worse than realizing instead of Athens, Greece, you've accidentally booked a flight to Athens, Ohio. Let's check out some beach fails with our third lesson, Give Us a Wave. I'm sensing a swing and a, well, not miss exactly. Here's Mike's first attempt at skimboarding, and just like a glass of skim milk, I'd also grade this at 0%. This might not be the photo Cheryl wanted, but it's the video we're hoping for. This is a perfect moment to be cherished forever by Ben, Kylie, and whoever this guy is. Hammocks make fools of us all, but at least Jack's a fool in paradise. Teacher, but if I was, I'd give this project a C. As in, see me after class. I have a lot of questions.
Yeah!
Nothing matches a scooter ride at the beach. The sun on your skin, the wind in your hair, and the dirt in your teeth.
No! Oh, no. Oh!
Looks like it's time for recess. Let's take a quick break and you guys can grab a healthy snack. Or not, I'm not your parents. Fail 101 will be back in just a moment. Fail fact number 802. It takes 90 seconds to recover from being bucked by a bull in the groin. Just 80 seconds to go, buddy. Welcome back to Fail 101. I'm Mr. Winston, and even though this is an online class, I'm still wearing pants because I'm a professional. I played tennis at school, mostly because I wasn't big enough for football. But tennis isn't without its dangers, as we find out in Love Hurts. Kendra has her pre-serve routine planned to a vault. Oh wait, that was a poor choice of words! Vault! That's one way to change sides. As my old coach used to say, if you play the angles, they'll lose their ankles. That's an effective shot. Mean, but effective. This is actually pickleball, not tennis. So what I'm saying is, these people deserve whatever's about to happen to them. Virtual tennis should be safer. It's not, but it should be. Dang pickleball players taking up court space again. Get off our court! The form is questionable, but you can't question the perseverance. Is there anything cuter than a puppy? Now, maybe a puppy wearing a bow tie, but beware the furry fashion faux pas in lesson number 5, folk tales. Cats are one of the most athletic animals. Pigs, not so much.
That was great.
This has to be one of the worst episodes of The Masked Singer.
Come on. You better smile. Not that.
First you make me the stinkiest animal for Halloween, and now my head's stuck in the door? All Polly really wants for Christmas is to get out of this Santa costume. And crackers, of course. A leopard onesie gives you all the confidence of an actual leopard, but none of the agility. This family has discovered a never-before-seen animal. It appears to enjoy cat food, and like many cats, it's just a silly little guy. These Chick-fil-A commercials are getting out of hand. Every now and again, a lesson can be crammed into a single clip. So let's see what we can learn about frozen ponds in this week's segment of Cram School.
Somebody throw a rocket, Robert.
Walking onto a frozen pond is the opposite of riding a roller coaster. The smaller you are, the safer it is.
Hey, even get away from Robert.
Uh-oh. Oh, I think Dad might be too big for this ride. Oh, it appears the ice agrees with me. But at least Dad got a photo of the pond to take home. When I was a kid, I could do a kickflip without a care in the world. Now I get dizzy when I stand up too fast. Anyway, here's some skating fails to avoid with lesson number 6, just coast. Something I love about skating is the sounds. The wheels on the pavement. Your face also on the pavement. When you first put your skates on, it's okay to lean on a chair for balance. Lean, not lift. Lean, Bruce, lean! Ted's about to try out his holy heelys. Well, you're in the right place.
Don't laugh. That ain't funny at all.
When 8 wheels just isn't enough. Sometimes your courage is stronger than the plywood. This guy's form is trash. In my experience, no rollerbladers are safe, or cameramen. I don't know what Dad calls this move, but Mom called the ambulance. It's time to break for lunch, but make sure to come back as we have 4 more lessons when we return. Also, my salary is dependent on attendance. Fail fact number 803. 2 out of 3 people can cartwheel. We found the 3rd one. Welcome back to Fail 101. I just sat at my desk and ate a side salad. You know what? $5 doesn't go as far as it used to, but I'm sure inflation's nothing for your generation to worry about. I used to love pranks, but I don't want to give you any ideas. So let's just say you can do a lot with Diet Coke, Mentos, and a highly trained monkey. Here's lesson number 7. Guess who?
The one in the closet.
There's no vacuum in the closet, but what is in there might suck out your soul. You can't dampen Bill's spirits, but you can wet his pants. Trevor's wearing brand new board shorts. They look good, fit nicely, and dissolve in water.
What? Did you give me like the ones that I fall apart? Is that for real? Honey, why would you do that to me? Why did you do that to me?
It's the things you can't see that scare you the most, even if there's nothing there at all. This is the right technique, wrong device. Mom got one up on Dad with this prank, but I gotta give Dad half a point for the reaction time. Uh-oh, he got out of the closet! A danger of the worksite is something could explode at any time, especially if it's done on purpose. Moving on, it's time for Scales in F Major, the Kite remix. There's nothing better than a home-cooked meal, except maybe a meal from a restaurant. Let's learn from some kitchen fails in Lesson 8. No chef! The key to a perfect flambe steak is the ratio of flambe to steak.
I told you what I was making for dinner.
I think it was going to be that bad.
Okay, we're here. Three-quarters.
They say baking is a science, but I'm pretty sure whatever's going on here defies science. Everyone knows that dog is man's best friend, but not everyone knows that dog also makes a pretty good sous chef. Protein shakes are effective. Look how strong she is.
It's gobbling.
That's how you know the turkey's done.
What the hell's gobbling? It just started when the buzzer went off.
Those two things might be related.
Okay, nobody's gonna eat it.
Now, if they find a hair in the pie, we know who to blame.
Oh my God. What? You're eating your pie off of my hairbrush.
Let's see you in action here.
Jeff's about to learn that your deviled eggs are only as good as your pastry tube.
Oh, Jesus, nice cheap one.
Making pizza is a step-by-step process, but I can't blame young Amy for skipping a few steps. It's time for a quick study break, but we'll be back soon for the final pass-fail test. I can't think of anything more exciting. Maybe a nicely ironed pair of slacks, but this is definitely top 2. Fail fact number 804. Using 2 beer bottles to open one another increases your coolness by 10%. You might, however, lose 10% of your beer. Welcome back to Fail 101. I hope this has been more fun than math class, which is a pretty high bar. Shout out Pythagoras! It's time for Lesson 9 with moving fails. Matter of fact, get your stuff and call Tyrone. There's 3 things you need for a successful moving day: the right vehicle, a good friend, and proper footwear. Successfully moving furniture requires a certain technique, and apparently the behind-the-back X grip ain't it. Tom recruited his friend Bill to help move a desk. Now all he needs is an Allen key to put it back together. Socks are great for doing the running man, but not so good for moving coffee tables. You could move the television and then the stand, but Katie decided to kill 2 birds with 1 stone. And she killed them all right. When a piano falls over, it makes a pretty cool sound. Unfortunately, you only get to play the note once. Moving furniture is all about angles, and this security camera was set up at the perfect angle to prove it. For our final lesson, one of our students will be graded on a pass-fail basis. Let's see if Trent's been paying attention. Trent is strapping up his helmet. Now let's see if he can nail the trick.
Oh! Oh!
And that's why we always wear a helmet, Trent. I'm giving Trent a thumbs up on his safety gear, but I'm going to have to grade that trick as a fail. Well, looks like I'll be seeing Trent in Fail 101 again next week. That's all 10 lessons done for today. Make sure to watch every Fail 101 class this semester to earn your certified failure-proof diploma. Well, kids, Mr. Winston's going home to read a book on World War II history and drink a non-alcoholic cider. Life is good. See you next time on Fail 101.
Two, one.
Thanks, Doc. Here's our Josh 3. Superman.
Go, Josh, go!
Fail fact number 901. Practice makes perfect, as in the worst practice makes the perfect fail. All right, kids, grab a seat. Class is starting. It's time to laugh at others' misfortunes. And, learn from them too. Because those who don't remember the fails of the past are doomed to repeat them. I'm your teacher, Mr. Winston, and this is Fail 101. Bounce houses are a lot of fun, and according to Zillow, the only houses in my price range. Let's watch some bounce house fails to avoid. In lesson 1, that's a rebound. Come on, Dan, watch Kate do it. I don't think Dan was watching. It's time to party, and Michelle's about to bring the house down.
Watch how good James.
I think this move might have worked better off a diving board. I guess you can never leave too much room at the end of a slide. Dad's working as a bouncer at this bounce house. Are you on the list? The bigger the dad, the harder the sons fall. Andre's about to fly like a bird, then return to his nest. The wind is taking the bounce house off to the land of Oz, and I guess Mom wants to go too.
Are you okay?
Fireworks isn't just a fun song by Katy Perry, it's also a safety hazard. Try to avoid these firework mishaps in lesson 2, Light of My Life.
Yeah.
It's a girl, and to celebrate, they not only bought cannons, but fireworks as well. How many fireworks exactly? What's that? Oh, all of them. Outside by the pool is a great seat to watch the fireworks, and much closer to the show than they expected. Aaron would admit he dropped the ball on this one.
I dropped it. I dropped it. I dropped it.
Now move your hands. Sparklers are a fun way to celebrate, and the excitement is taking flight. If Dale doesn't return your calls, it's probably because he didn't hear it ring. People know you should aim your fireworks up, but Roscoe thought it would be more fun to aim them out. Julian was very calm watching his first fireworks show, until that understandably changed. I feel like we need to build a sturdier stand for these fireworks, and I think these trees would agree with me.
Crap! Why you want to stay far away? What the hell happened?
Some family members bring out the best in us. Others bring out the best fails. Let's see how we can help at your next get-together with Lesson 3. It's all relative.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Gracie.
What's the difference between a confetti cannon and a gender reveal cannon? Well, one's more of an outdoor cannon.
Daddy, I'm scared.
Don't worry, Jake. As long as Dad didn't use too much lighter fuel, there's nothing to be scared of.
Oh!
Sometimes bubbles are just a fun game. Other times they're an elaborate distraction in order to pull off a sibling kidnapping. Electrocuting yourself into fixing the wiring isn't super funny, but tricking someone into thinking they've electrocuted themselves, that's pretty good. Dad used to clown players on the basketball court, but unfortunately, he's become the clown. There's a reason claymores say front toward enemy. This sure would get me fired up for a game. In fact, it got Troy a little too fired up. Hey, we made it to recess, which normally means it's time to run around, but this is an online class, so we'll just run around in Subway Surfer on our phones. Fail 101 will be right back. Fail fact number 902. You can claim it's not a fail if you cheer afterwards. Welcome back to Fail 101, the class that's slightly better than Fail 99. Everyone has their own methods for creating the perfect cookout. I'm not sure who's right, but I can show you who's wrong. Here's what not to do in Lesson 4, grilled. The grill might be on fire, but Alyssa is the one bringing the heat. You only need one oven mitt as long as you remember which hand it's on.
Hey, Stace.
Yes?
Could you go and flip the burgers for me?
Oh, sure. I'm good and ready.
Okay.
Hold on, I'm not
It's
quite ready.
figuratively raining
Come on, get out
cheeseburgers
there.
and
They're burning.
literally raining hail. No matter how your day's going, a tasty hot dog can turn it around. And I have a feeling this cyclist is about to need one. Brian's been left alone with the flaming steaks, and he feels like he had the rug pulled out from under him. Hang on, that's actually a good idea. If you can't stand the heat, get out of the pergola. There's several reasons why a grill might catch on fire. None of them good reasons. Just saying there's a number of them. Some people ski and snowboard with the grace of Shaun White, aka the Flying Tomato. Others have the skills of an actual flying tomato. Let's check them out in Lesson 5, Dust It Off. A ski vacation is a fun way for a couple to really come together. Tim's been trying out some new tricks, and I believe this one is called Eating It.
3, 2, 1, race.
I don't know if skiing in your underwear helps you land a trick, but it certainly makes the landing worse. Couples that sled together stay together.
Oh! Are y'all okay?
Ooh, he's hitting the Running Man pose mid-air. You're gonna want to frame that, buddy. Now, the good thing about a picture is it doesn't show your face hitting the snow 2 seconds later. Doing a trending TikTok dance while skiing backwards is a pretty good way to go viral. But crashing works well too. Amelia will have fond memories of skiing with her father, and luckily he got 5 seconds of it on video. Sometimes a lesson can be crammed into a single clip. Let's see what we can learn about motorcycles in this week's segment of Cram School. I guess some Christmas traditions make more sense than others. Luckily, the reasoning behind this one is perfectly clear and requires no explanation whatsoever. When I make mistakes at home, the only one judging me is my cat, and she's always judging me. But work fails can be a bit more costly. Let's avoid a trip to the manager's office with File That Away. It's important to make a good impression on your first day, or at least a lasting one. This is Carter's first Bring Your Child to Work day, and I suspect it might be the last. She might have lost the bet, but at least she's successfully procrastinating.
Yes.
What's the tortoise equivalent of spinning your wheels? Sliding your scales? Brad's got one hand on his beer, one hand on the ladder, and if John falls, I'm sure it'll be fine. If you're going to prank a coworker, make sure it's not someone who's ready to throw down at any time. We're not going to make fun of Karen today for falling in the filing bin, but we will file it away for later. The company can save costs on an electrician by having Sharon from accounts do it. And they may be able to save even more money because after this, they might have to fire Sharon. It's time for lunch. Make sure you're eating nutrients to help you focus, like vitamin K, folate, and omega-3. Or just eat pizza. I don't know, pizza probably tastes better. Fail 101 will be right back.
Both of you guys are videotaping me, but I'm going to be doing a TikTok dance on the table. I don't know how safe this is, but whatever. You know? Okay, so it's going to be like...
Fail fact number 903. The key to being the center of attention is to stay in the center of the table. Welcome back to Fail 101. Yes, I ended up getting pizza for lunch, but in my opinion, the basil on a margarita pizza counts as a side salad. They say friends make the hard times easier, but sometimes it's your friends that are making the hard times in the first place. Here's lesson 7, peer pressure. Don't laugh, don't laugh, don't laugh, don't laugh, don't laugh. Somehow I think that might lessen their words of encouragement.
No, it's a good one.
Well, so long. Come on, just do it. Just do it.
Come on, Pam, you can do it. You two are a team. You're in this together. The water, that is. It's a good friend that brings you groceries when you're not feeling well. And it's a great friend that remembers to put the car in park.
Oh my God! Oh my God! Oh my God! Oh my God!
Of the Hangover movies, I'd have to rank this 4th. The people on the other side of this door have no idea what's coming. Luckily for them, the door's locked. This is the exact level of energy everyone should bring every birthday. little water's not an issue for these two. Communication, on the other hand. Brandon's gonna get a good shot of this tree falling while filming outside the danger zone. Or so he was told. And now it's time for Scales in F Major, the Falling remix.
Come on, Liam.
Like a bell.
Do it, jump it! Oh, what a jump! Are you okay?
Sometimes I wish it was 72 and sunny every day, but then we wouldn't get fails like these. Here's some weather mishaps to avoid in Lesson 8, Weather or Not. Why waste time trying to get all the snow when you can bring the whole awning down at once? You don't need a boat to go parasailing as long as the wind is willing to cooperate.
Oh my gosh, there goes the neighbor's tramp. Oh, dang. Shoot. Bennett, get out of there.
Unlike the neighbors, Bennett is taking the time to hammer down the trampoline, which will make no difference whatsoever.
Bennett!
The flamingo's gonna fly out over again.
Typically, flamingos are not migratory birds, but this one seems intent on flying south for the winter.
Ashley has no idea what I wanted her to do, and she keeps trying to put it in the pool, and it's fine.
An umbrella may protect you from the hail, but it also may attract the lightning.
I'm pretty good. Don't stop. It's ice. You ain't got to pretend to stop at the stop sign. Just keep going. Yeah, you can't stop. Won't stop.
Can't Stop, Won't Stop is a great song lyric and horrible driving advice.
No, I'm not. No. Yeah, I do get crazy with it. Going this way. Okay, see? This is how you drive. Oops, 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 oops.
Oh, Johnny.
Ah!
Yep, we're ready.
We've reached our study break, but we'll be back in just a moment for our final pass-fail test. Don't go anywhere. That's part of the test. Fail fact number 904. This activity should not be attempted at home. Or anywhere, really. Welcome back to Fail 101, aka your new favorite class. Sorry, Model Volcano. I've never been great at DIY projects unless it's a build-your-own pizza. It's all about the cheese to sauce ratio. Let's check out some building fails in Lesson 9, Team Building. The deck's gonna look great with a new coat of paint. I'm not sure Dale feels the same way about his new nose. There should be just enough room for the pergola to come down. Well, that was a close call. Mom doesn't think that was cool. Billy disagrees.
That nail is pretty in there, and I'm going to show you how in there it is.
That nail's really stuck. You could hang 150 pounds from that thing. Unfortunately, Alejandro weighs 151. Looks like the trailer is strong enough to pull this chimney down, and I assume strong enough to catch it. It's fine.
Watch it, baby, watch it.
You can have fun while you work, even if it slows you down a little.
That's weird, I can see two of you.
John is fully committed to finishing this project, but this board is fully committed to staying upright.
Oh, man!
The gang's been building this pool all morning. Next step is add the liner. Back to step one, I guess. Mission accomplished. And now for our final lesson. One of our students will be graded on a pass-fail basis. Let's see if Evangeline has been paying attention.
You're going backwards. Wait, what?
No, this is an interesting strategy from Evangeline.
Move, Zach.
This looks like a one-stroke penalty to me. Hang on a second. It's a hole-in-one. Well, despite first impressions, that was definitely not a fail. Congrats, Evangeline, on taking what you learned in class to the mini golf course. You've passed. That's all 10 lessons done for today. Make sure to watch every Fail 101 class this semester to earn your certified failure-proof diploma. Well, kids, we laughed, we learned, and we cried. It was allergies, I swear. Y'all did a great job, and I'll see you next time on Fail 101.
Yo, I don't know why.
Fail fact number 701. Less than 10% of people can do a backflip.
You got this.
And we lose more of them every year. All right, kids, grab a seat. Class is starting. It's time to laugh at others' misfortunes. And, you know, learn from them too. Because those who don't remember the fails of the past are doomed to repeat them. I'm your teacher, Mr. Winston, and this is Fail 101. Lesson 1, the hula hoop. Humankind's second greatest invention to trick people into dancing. The first is the margarita. Round and round we go. This is a family memory that'll last a lifetime, although they said the same thing about those school pictures. Relax, you'll figure it out. Keep your pants on. Sometimes the updated versions don't work as well as the classics. The hula hoop can be a 2-for-1, but that might not be a great deal. Remember to like the video, smash that subscribe button, and call for help. Remember, it's all in the hips. This is what happens when you use your hands. When it comes to competition, you want to keep your focus, and if possible, your wig. This takes a lot of skill, but I guess Luna isn't impressed. Performing experiments is a great way to learn, and even if they go wrong, there's a chance you gain superpowers. Here's some failed experiments in Lesson 2. Test the hypothesis. It needs to be -14 degrees or lower for boiling water to freeze. Yeah, looked only -13 to me. This is interesting. I guess dragons have been swallowing balloons this whole time. And we have liftoff in 5, 4. Time to move, Dad. 3, 2, run! The phrase, use only as directed, is just a suggestion, although admittedly a good one. When done correctly, the air inside the bottle will heat up and expand, then cool down and contract, sucking the egg into the bottle. And when done incorrectly, you'll accidentally create a mini rocket ship. You're gonna need a bigger bowl. Our next lesson is on dating. I'm not sure if they mean carbon dating or luminescence dating. Oh, romantic dating. I need to get out more. Here's lesson 3, locked in. I'm sure this couple will stay together for life. Unfortunately, Terrence is about to have a heart attack. The key to a relationship is trust, then taking advantage of that trust for the sake of a prank. Weddings are all about love, family, and groomsmen-related chaos. The most memorable dates are ones where you face your fears, even if you don't handle it very well. Couples that try viral challenges together stay at the hospital together. It's fun to share hobbies with your partner. Years from now, they'll tell their kids how mom took dad's breath away and his eye out. Some people are super close with their partner. Maybe too close?
Talking about.
Zach and Lindy will never forget this drive-through farm date, mostly because they'll never be able to remove all the stains.
Oh my gosh, Zach!
Give me it, bro!
Well done, class. We've made it to recess. 3 lessons down, 7 to go. Each worse than the last, but they're fails, so that's a good thing. We'll be right back with Fail 101.
There's no shame in failing, because it means you tried. And there's no shame in getting pranked. Okay, maybe a little shame. But on Pranks and Fails, we celebrate you and your kind. Outrageous videos. Hilarious original shows. 24 hours a day. From the creators of Always Funny, this is Pranks and Fails. The laughs don't stop.
Fail fact number 702. 100% of kids know a fail when they see one. Fail! Welcome back to Fail 101, the class that could have prevented New Coke. Because it's a fail. They say you never forget how to ride a bike. I guess these people never learned in the first place. Let's see what we can learn from lesson 4, pedal to the metal. If nothing else, it should be a soft landing. Let's tune in to a little b-ball, which is apparently bike basketball.
Straight to me, bro. Oh!
Crank it up, honey.
We don't seem to be having a lot of luck so far. Oh, let's see what happens when we add an engine to the mix. I love the convenience of a roof rack. Oh, it's good to take a test drive, although the department store might prefer you didn't. A bike with snow tires can help you overcome the elements. But not incompetence.
That's my fault.
Everyone looks cool sitting on a dirt bike. Cannot say the same for driving one.
Oh my god.